the exponential equations into vertex form. Our first problem is x squared plus 6x plus 9. First, we're going to write it down and factor out any greatest common factors. There are none because the coefficient for a is 1. Next, we make our square. We divide x squared into x and x in the upper two corners, like so. And the 6 for b into two parts, the 3 and the 3 in the other corners. Fill out the square, x squared, 3x, 3x, and 9. 3x and 3x add to 6x. The x squared is the original x squared. Now you see we have x plus 3 squared as our main part of the body. The remaining 9 should equal whatever we have left for c. It does. There's no extra addition needed here. So our final equation is y equals x plus 3 squared. Graph the original, so the locator point is negative 3, 0 for the vertex. Here's our factored. Factor that too. See, once again, the vertex is negative 3, 0. They are the same. We factored them correctly. Our second problem is x squared plus 15x plus 12. We write this down and factor out any greatest common factors again. There are none because the coefficient for a is 1. We'll make our square, x and x again, the top in the upper corners, and then 7.5 for the other two, because that is 15 divided by 2. Multiply it out. X squared, 7.5x, 7.5x, and 56.75. Now the 56.75 should get to the 12, so we have to subtract 44.75 from this. X plus 7.5 is our main body squared. Now we have to subtract the 44.75 to get to the original 12. I was half asleep this day. It was a long day. Once we edit out my tiredness with time delay, see that we have to subtract the 44.75 to get back to the original 12. Now we have y equals x plus 7.5 squared minus 44.75. We're going to graph this. The vertex should be at negative 7.5, negative 44.75. As you can see, well, not really see on this graph, that's where it would be. Now here's our factored form. Y equals x plus 7.5 squared minus 44.25, 75. See, the graph is exactly the same, so there's no change in difference here. Our final problem is y equals 3x squared minus 9x plus 27. Factor out of 3 because that is the greatest common factor. So we have y equals 3 times the quantity of x squared minus 3x plus 9. We write this down as our new factor, or as our new equation. Then make sure you factor out that 3. Make our square, x in the upper left corners, and negative 1.5 in the other two. Go through x squared, negative 1.5x, negative 1.5x, and 2.25. Write this down. Y equals the quantity of x minus 1.5 squared. Once I fix my handwriting so it's readable, you gotta make sure you add the 3 back at the beginning to get the slope correct. Now our 2.25 must get to the original 27. the original 27. You got to make sure it gets the original C and not your factored one. That way nothing's lost in there. We had 24.75 to get to our 27. So our new equation is y equals 3 times the quantity of x minus 1.5 squared plus 24.75. Now we graph this. See, it looks like this. Kind of hard to tell because the lines are so small. Y equals 3, here's our factored, y equals 3 times the quantity x minus 1.5 squared plus 24.75. Now we're all good. That was factored correctly.